I want to become nobody when I grow up. Someone asked me what I wanted to become at dinner last weekend, and that was the only answer I had. I didn't say it out loud. It was a nice evening, good food, Mara's friends, the kind of table where everyone is comfortable, where the conversation just moves, easy and warm. And then someone looked at me and asked, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" The way adults ask, kindly, genuinely interested. It's a friendly question. I know it's a friendly question. Everyone else at the table had answers. A doctor, something with numbers, something with buildings, clean answers, things with names, things you could say out loud and have someone nod and smile and move on. I went blank. Not because I had nothing, because what I had was not that kind of answer. So I said, "I'm not sure yet," smiled, and we moved on. I moved on. The question didn't. My grandpa used to go to museums when a question was sitting too heavy. Not to find the answer, he said. Just to be around things where the questions were older than his. I don't see Grandpa often. He's not far away, just not here. But certain things he's said have a way of arriving back at exactly the right moment. So this morning, I came here, early. The kind of early where the city is still deciding what kind of day it wants to be. Dot came with me, but Dot stayed outside, settled on a low stone ledge just beside the entrance, watching the world arrive. Perfectly comfortable. No question to carry, nothing to figure out. Just Dot, in the morning. Fine. I left Dot there, and I went in. The floors are marble. The light comes in from very high windows, cool and still, falling in long, pale shapes across the floor. It's quiet in a particular way. Not empty quiet, full quiet. The kind that only exists in places where a lot has already been said. I walked slowly, past paintings I didn't know the names of, past sculptures that had been standing in the same rooms for hundreds of years. I stopped in front of a small painting near a doorway, not a famous one, nothing dramatic, just a person sitting in ordinary light. And I thought, this wasn't made to be here. Nobody makes something and thinks, this belongs in a museum one day. It just ended up here. Because someone felt something and put it somewhere. And someone else thought it was worth keeping, that's all. I kept walking. The question walked with me. But it felt slightly different in here. Not smaller, just not the only thing in the room. And then I found it. A large gold frame, a painted face, soft eyes, slightly tired. Not sad, just full. Like someone who had felt something deeply and decided to put it here rather than carry it alone forever. I stood in front of it for a long time. Then I turned to leave. And then I looked back. I don't know why I did this, but I started talking to it. You didn't know, did you? When you were painted, whoever sat here for this, they didn't know they'd end up in a museum. They weren't thinking about legacy. They were just sitting, being looked at by someone who wanted to put something true somewhere. And whoever painted you, they just had something they noticed and couldn't not put somewhere. And it didn't matter. I stood there a little longer, just thinking about that, about how you can end up somewhere remarkable without ever having planned to be there. I came back out through the big doors. The morning had become itself while I was inside. More people now, the city, going. Dot was exactly where I left Dot, watching everything arrive, unhurried, unchanged. I sat down next to Dot on the ledge, and I thought, I think I finally understand what Grandpa meant. Not to find the answer, just to feel the question differently. Because standing in front of that painting, I didn't find out what I want to become, but I understood something. That painting didn't choose to be there. The artist didn't plan to end up in a museum. No clean answer, no decided purpose. They just had something, and they put it somewhere. And without knowing, they became exactly who they needed to be. And I thought, what if that's already happening to you, to me? What if somewhere, someone is already carrying something you said, something you did, something small you made or felt or shared, without thinking twice about it? And to them, you are already someone. You don't have to know what you're becoming. You're already on your way. I still don't know what I want to become. The question is still there. But it sits differently now. Not like something wrong with me. More like something I'm still in the middle of. Has it ever happened to you? Someone asking what you want to become, and the question landing heavier than it should? Like everyone else knew something you didn't. I'd really like to know. See you next time.